Hello, everyone. This is Monsef Afkar, and thank you so much for joining us in this new call of your divine uniqueness. So very happy to connect with you again. So yeah, thank you for co-creating with us today this experience, whether you are joining us live or on replay. And also very happy that Dr. Oltea Iulia is back on the show. I think many of you already know her. She's been joining us every season in the past few years, and also, how to say, like first for the calls, the live calls and the replays that we have with her, like I really love the message that she brings because she talks about subjects that really affects all of us, like individually and also collectively. It's related to our own awakening, to embracing our true self, and also to the collective's awakening. And today we will go even deeper about that. She will be sharing about the return of the divine feminine. So the call is the topic is the dawn of the great return of the divine feminine in the Aquarius age. So she will be talking more deeper about that subject, and also she will be giving us a bigger picture about what's going on currently. And also she will be talking about the role of the divine masculine and the relationship between them through history and why we need to create more shifts now so we can bring a balance, and that can really help us to create new earth. And also she will guide us on a group process. It's a clearing for resistance to be seen for who we really are. So it's really powerful session for that. And also she will be taking questions from you. She will be answering your questions. So as always, if you are on Zoom app, you can raise your hand by pressing reactions, then raise hand. If you are on the phone, you can raise your hand by pressing *9. And also you can type your questions on the chat boxes on Zoom and also on YouTube. And yeah, in addition to the live calls, what I wanted to share is that's my own experience with her, because I really love how she approached her healing work. Because I feel it's really courageous, the work that she does, because it goes deep with you in those aspects that sometimes we try to run away from. It feels very difficult to hold the space for ourselves, to go through those dense emotions or dense energies that we are holding from the past traumas or past lives or ancestors. And really, how to say, having someone who can guide us through that and create healing and shifts, it can be very, very helpful. So yeah, I wanted to share that as well. And for those of you who are new to Oltea, she is a multidimensional master energy healer, shaman, quantum healer, accredited training provider. And yeah, so with that, Oltea, welcome back to the show. Happy to have you with us.
Thank you for having me, Monsef. I'm really excited and happy to be here with you and your audience.
Wonderful. Yeah, happy as well to have you with us. And so, yeah, the subject is the return of the divine feminine. But also, would you like maybe to share briefly about your healing work in the beginning, and then we discuss the subject?
Yes, for example, in a session, someone comes with an issue. Okay, we go to the root of the issues that sometimes implies from ancestors, past lives, past conditioning, karmic conditioning, soul agreements, and much more, and clear from the point of beginning, because if it not touched the point of beginning, the issue will keep coming back because it wasn't cleared, in fact, from the timelines. That's why. So, in fact, I connect with all that is creation, okay, and I work through this. Yes, sometimes I have teams, spiritual teams that are helping me, depending on the issue and depending on what we work. But all the time, for sure, I'm connected with creation through my higher levels of my soul. for sure. So all the time, and then they are the ones who connect with powerful beings, okay, and bring in the aligned team, divine team, because the team can be huge, okay, and not all of them to be in connection with the subject. That's why. So through connection with creation, using some tools, I clear from the root of the root each and every issue, producing the shift formally on all levels. All levels. So from the mind, body, and spirit, from all levels.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Olta. And yeah, so about the subject, the return of the divine feminine. Yeah, it's very big subject, and maybe the questions that we have is how it will express itself, and also like the process of the awakening. What can we experience as collective and individuals as the divine awakening it's returning?
Yes. So in the beginning, I want to point out that the divine feminine is in all of us. Doesn't matter the biological gender. So, in this, to give simple examples of the divine feminine and divine masculine in the same time to understand. For example, the divine feminine at the body mind level is the deep, dark unconscious that Jung named Carl Jung. Okay, the deep, dark unconscious, the pain body, the emotional body, that's the divine feminine. Also connected with the intuition, connected. So, visionary. Okay, so seeing through all illusion. And I will speak also about this part. While the divine masculine is the pure conscious mind, the one that executes, in fact. Yes, and get the things done, definitely. But to whom turns the divine masculine when needs guidance? To the oracle, creative, to the divine feminine. And this is since the dawn of time. Since all the time. So indeed, also we have, for example, the divine feminine has two aspects in it: the light aspect and also the shadow. Okay, the much too much traumatized on all levels, and not only. And in this, we have also very known figures. For example, for the light version of the divine feminine, we have Mother Mary, Kuan Yin. With the dark or the shadow aspect, okay, we have, first of all, the black goddess Kali. That's really destructive, all that stays in the way of justice. And justice, really. Another figure is Sekhmet, the lioness head, ancient Egyptian goddess that is the protector of healers. Well, you don't put up with the lioness, okay? Especially when she is protecting her babies, and the healers, for example, are the babies, okay, of the of this goddess, to speak figuratively, okay? Another dark is Lilith. From the very beginning, the woman who said, no, I don't let myself controlled. I don't let, and in that way was created the other version, Eve, okay, with the, okay. So in this, we have extreme, and there are more figures also, but these are the representative ones, okay, for the two sides of the divine feminine. Now, the divine feminine, in essence, is a very, very grounded energy and connected with all that is. It's connected with Mother Earth. It's connected with all the kingdoms of the Mother Earth. It's connected with all the realms, and it's very receptive type of energy, but not passive. Exactly the active part I was showing. For example, in nature, we have the lioness, okay, with the babies. Well, if you want to be well, you don't go there, for sure, because the boundaries, she has very strong boundaries and is fierce. Formally, it's fierce. Besides this, another, the mama bear with the small bears. Well, run if you can. Okay, so you don't go in her way because she sees danger in whatsoever would cross or be nearby her protected children. So in this, we definitely have this, okay, and in all of us. Now, the problem is that thousands of years, and here is the proof of what is happening, the big destruction in the world, and also through fight, through many other type, okay, they belong to the pure unbalanced masculine, divine masculine, because it's about the unbalanced, because the divine masculine, it's a very active force that contribute to progress, evolution, okay, but until a certain point. The issue is that because of being extremely fearful of knowing the power of the divine feminine. Let's see the oracles, okay, with guidance and all that the divine feminine provided. The divine masculine being extremely fearful, what would be and what can be if the divine feminine can express herself freely, can be herself, can, so in this, sensing a danger that in fact it's not danger, okay, because if they work balanced, it's the pure divine equilibrium, the pure, okay, but as long as when we look at the society, we see truly the imbalanced masculine, how still tries to keep the control, to keep the manipulation, to keep still trying, but that's why the divine feminine started to awaken, let's see, more than 20 years ago, started to be more evident, the awakening of the divine feminine, through burning through illusion and showing, bringing the darkness at the surface to be recognized, because only this way can happen the awakening and removing of all those, I should say, really traumatizing elements that also didn't let the divine feminine, because not only she was turned down. Let's see a little bit how was the journey of the divine feminine, because the divine feminine suffered from oppression, slavery, voicelessness, Okay, toxic shame, repression of the natural griefs, sexual repression to different type, from rape to whatsoever, as sexual trauma, and that's very deep because affect the sacral chakra, which is one of the seats of the soul. One. Second, over there is pure manifestation happening through the sacral. It's through the sacral, and that's to be turned down and to live these traumatic experiences. This, in fact, another very important part of this collective conscious component, okay, and the traumas of the divine feminine is that it were encoded in our ancestors. Automatically, we want or not, they are in us also, and manifesting in different ways. For example, not trusting our intuition, being afraid to be who we are, being afraid to stand in our truths and boundaries. In the same time, and many others. Now, we need to understand in this journey of the divine feminine, all this brutality was just because the masculine couldn't control the natural gifts, couldn't control, and needed to go and ask for guidance instead of showing that he's the one who leads and so on. Okay, so here is one of the sides. Also, a big part of the oppression, a big part. Let's see. I was saying that the divine feminine is connected with all that is and with all realms. It's connected also with all the kingdoms of Mother Earth and spirit realm. Okay, so in this, along the way, all healers who was using herbals, who was using crystals, who was using other type of healings, but healings, were stoned, were repressed, suffering public shame, public guilt, plus burn at the stake. So, and other traumas also, being, for example, being cast out from a community. When you belong in that community, that was meant death, that was exclusion, and automatically death. And that's extremely painful. Also, to need to hide all the time because you will be cast, you will be stoned, you will be killed, just because you do what creation intended for you to bring and do. So, also the coming at the surface of the collective trauma and also the victim consciousness are part of the awakening. But we cannot awaken if we don't tune inward and face ourselves, to face formally, not to hide behind slogans like all is good, 101 ways to be positive, and so on. Is nothing wrong to be positive. Don't misunderstand me. Here is about denying the reality, hiding behind just some mantras or just some, while the reality is not exactly what should be. And instead of taking action, instead of trusting yourself, instead of coming up with being good equal being only positive, being bad equal being negative. That's not how it is, because the reality contains all elements in it. We cannot deny, because if we want to participate in the awakening of the divine feminine, in the supporting also us as species, if you want to survive, the mother level, okay, at the mother Earth level, we need to face ourselves. There is no running from it. I will give one example of not so peacefully awakening, okay, but it's belongs to the divine feminine. It's the Kundalini awakening. Well, who didn't go through a Kundalini awakening doesn't know it's a fiery type of energy that burns all. Well, that can be really traumatic because it's fiery and it's very high vibrational energy. But Kundalini mass awakening, because it's happening, spiritual awakening with different stages of the spiritual awakening, from the dark night of the mind, because I don't consider as of the soul. Also, then after this coming a time of connection with all, then falling back again the void, okay, and then the reconnection, because in the void is the biggest recalibration what is happening. And many people who did the work, for example, go to the dark night of the, by the way, also the cold dark night of the soul or dark night of the mind is not that once done will be never. No, the biggest happens once. The rest are much lighter because you are already facing and you know to face those parts. Enter deep with no need, okay, to go through all the symptoms and all the blockages and all the, because you know already how to handle, how to go deep within, how to face and how to clear. In that time, immediately the reestablishing and recalibration of the energy. Now, with the divine feminine, I would say if someone want to be on the journey of going or seeking enlightenment, for example, need to awaken the divine within. In order to awaken the divine within, need to awaken the divine feminine. Because that's not how it got, because that's, and also in the same time while is happening the awakening of the divine feminine, the divine masculine will start letting down the sword. That's also part of the ego and the logical mind, and that is also part of the masculine. Okay, so in this, when those two parts start to be and start being formally in balance, in that moment, yes, but in that moment you are not the one who's going through this, not specifically you, is not afraid to face a deep issue when it's coming at the surface, because knows how to do it, because went through it, and also seeing, automatically clearing, automatically, because you cannot clear what you don't know, what you are not aware of. But in order to be aware, for example, when we go through different type of traumas, okay, in the beginning, there are some superficial negative emotions stored in our body and also in our sacral, for example. But those are scratching just the surface, because you need to go deep to go to the root of all, because that will connect also with an ancestral trauma, will connect also with your past life, will connect also, you see, because what we live, for example, and come and is shown in this lifetime is just expression of something that we repeated hundreds, thousands of years and was buried really deep, but now cannot be anymore, exactly because, first of all, the age of Aquarius is the age of truth. Okay, truth at the surface, and the truth has always shortest legs than the lie, because doesn't need. Okay, the truth just is not good or bad, or no, it's our reaction towards it, because sometimes facing the truth make us face ourselves deeper and see a little bit also our participation, because we are not victims. In fact, we are not at soul level, we are not victims. But it was meant through the collective consciousness, to the misconception, misbeliefs, and so on, induced the victim consciousness, because when you feel victimized, you feel to run. You don't express yourself. You don't show yourself. You don't. So even that part had two components. One, the real traumatic experiences, and the induced, oh, you don't want to go through that, so hide it. So hide yourself, don't be, don't do, don't, and so on. Okay, so in this, we want or not, we are in the awakening. Mother Earth is awakening. The divine feminine is reclaiming her truth, is reclaiming her innocence, is reclaiming her power, because it has to be, first of all, only through the doing will be not progress. The progress comes when there is connected also with the intuition, when it's connected with this component. Also, when it's about being vulnerable, it's being true, authentic, because that's it. We are all. But when we hide behind the mask, we serve exactly the ones who oppressed this part in us. So it's our choice. In fact, it's our choice. Okay. Do we want to stay in the denial and that's it, or do we want to do the work and do, and to can enter also on our soul mission? We can enter, and also serving, first of all, because each healing, that's also because of the divine feminine, and immediately I will say it, each healing that we do affect also our ancestors, and also the people, is the ripple effect around us. Okay, the people around us, because everything is energy. So as our energy shifts and change, will determine changes also in the people around us. Will determine, well, not all the time the best, because depending on how ready are them to face themselves, depending on this. Because if they are not ready, will be pretty frictional the changes. But who are on this and choose, no matter what, I'm ready to clear this, I'm ready to work on this, I'm ready to not allow anymore to happen. So not allowing this to happen. In that moment, you start participating in the awakening of the divine feminine, and the divine feminine has another very important component, not a balanced divine feminine. I mean a balanced one, because there is the other part also. Okay, so the balanced divine feminine, who gone through her darkness, healing it, and coming out on the other side, okay, will radiate, first of all, healing light in all around them, and will bring also alchemizing wisdom that will change the others. Okay, so while the other unbalanced divine feminine, because it's also the unbalanced, the unbalanced will go constantly to the bypassing. I do the work, but it's not working. How it's not working? Of course, it's not working if you don't go deep and don't face it. Because as you face it step by step, can be cleared and goes, because you start knowing yourself formally, deeply, including at soul level. How the soul experienced in all the lifetimes, all the times, okay? That particular trauma, that particular, because anyway, you repeat it thousands of lifetimes. That's why it's coming. Face it at once, know yourself in what it is, what was that, with all the facets, and it's gone, it's done. But for this, we need to face it. And the ones who explains and preaches this are not really well seen. And I will explain why, because it's the big community we know of the ones who profit from the bypassing, because they are this kind of who, of course, they what is happening when we deny, for example, the truth just through bypassing. I mean, the spiritual bypassing is happening two elements. One, through the mind, because the mind, okay, create a double war, inner war, okay, because we cannot lie to our senses, and that transmit information in our body. So over there, going in the subconscious, what we constantly repeat, creates formally a war between the senses, what perceives the conscious, also what entered in the subconscious, what I'm saying, the mantras, that everything is well, everything is okay, so this way, and creates formally an inner war in that, imbalancing the entire system, entire organism, inducing, including different type of illnesses. I don't talk only about anxiety. I don't talk, that's a part. I talk about autoimmune diseases. Okay, I talk about other serious illnesses. So one is creating the inner fight through different mechanisms and also consequences. Another part, from the spiritual perspective, explaining when you deny a reality, formally you push the soul out of the body, formally putting out of the body, in that time letting the place for entities, lost entities, beings, and so on, to come into the body, instead of, because I don't want to be here, I don't want to see, I don't want to face reality, I don't want, so I let everything empty, and I am only in the upper realms. Yeah, but the things are not happening in the upper realms, it's happening here, because that's it. And in that time, continues and start formally the taken over. In that moment, that's another level of the game, okay, when this is happening. Well, first of all, with some traits of the divine feminine, of the really divine feminine, is staying in your truth, having boundaries, okay, because it's very trusting yourself and your intuition, having all the time connection and relationship with all that is, without denial, without, no, also protecting nurturing, caring. In the protection is also the fierce component, okay? In the same time, opening up to all the realms, opening up to creativity, opening up to vision, to visionary, also opening up to receive formally also the information that are coming from creation, from all the forces. So being open to receive, truly open, but until we are not ready to face and remove all the blockages, all the blocks, we will not open to receive. And also balancing the giving and receiving, because the over giving because of the trauma, that's another component of the imbalanced divine feminine. Over giving just to be accepted, over giving just to fit in the box, just to please other people, pleasing. That's another part. Okay, so these are facets of the really imbalanced, traumatized divine feminine. Because yes, she needed all the thousands of years. She needed in order to survive, because who tried to show was turned down and totally, as I said, or burned at stake, or stoned, or cast out, or and so on. So, but now, when we look back, let's see a little bit. 20 years ago, you couldn't go to have a conference, to have an interview on the subjects and on the topics that we have today. Why? Because people want to know more and more about the soul, more and more about what is happening, more and more. So start already an awakening and the showing, hey, there is much more beyond that it said or showed, or okay. So then let's see a little bit Mother Earth. Cakes, fires, all those are formally the roaring of the Mother Earth and also the divine feminine, who said, enough, it's time for all the darkness to come at the surface, to be recognized. And as Mother Earth, as the divine feminine, formally put back in her place. So that's what I was saying with the reclaiming of the truth, reclaiming of her power. Really. Well, in this, I understand the fight of the divine masculine. Yes, I understand. But also, the divine masculine cannot do anything without guidance, without creativity, and his role, his function of the divine masculine is progress. Okay. And to do what if you don't have the creativity, ideas, and the rest? Okay. So that component that belongs to the divine feminine, and you want just to crush it only. Well, this way, no progress will be done. Let's see a little bit in the last years, more and more awakenings, also Kundalini awakenings, also more and more traumas. Finally, traumas start to be, with all the components, recognized at the base of many illnesses, many repressed traumas. Okay, so coming, showing, work on it, free yourself, let yourself really, because it's your job to do it, no one else. Also, letting go of expectations. Expectations are pure masculine, outcome driven. So that's the component of the masculine, because the feminine, for example, enjoy the journey. enjoy the journey, finding solutions and being creative, being vulnerable, being okay, and enjoying the journey, while the masculine is pure outcome. Aha. Outcome with expectations. So anytime we face that, you need to see, because it's felt in the energy formally, that's masculine, divine masculine, but the imbalanced one, because the imbalanced divine masculine is the one with expectations and with all the rest. The balanced divine masculine stays in his power, but is coming for advice, coming for ideas, coming for, and he is the one who put in action, put in, so with the doing. While the feminine is with the being, with all the components, the masculine is the pure active power of doing, but doing in a balanced way without crushing anyone and anything, allowing, not crushing. Also, for example, a part of the feminine is collaboration. Well, not so much with the masculine, not really. Okay, not really. So again, at the level of collective consciousness, there are a lot of stuff to clear. For example, all the misconceptions, misperceptions, all that was induced along the way, but instilling also the parts that need to be instilled while it's clearing, because that's only this way will work. Boosting more and more the new way of being that is aligned with the new earth. And by the way, the part of the new earth in the beginning is clearing all the darkness, because cannot be new earth while the old is dominating. That's not how it goes. And it needs. So there is the only way, and it's happening because when we look, let's little bit earthquakes, fires. In general, in the most oppressed societies and parts dominated by lies, dominated by exactly the imbalanced masculine, over there are happening. Let's look little bit. Well, another version of this is the fight between Russia and Ukraine. Okay, that's also the dominance of the pure masculine with the open feminine. To see like this constantly what is happening, what will happen. In fact, if we look at the energies at the planetary level, constant shifts and opening of portals, supporting the liberations, supporting exactly what the divine feminine needs to be cleared, all those, if we look closely. In fact, it's supporting exactly the healing work, but the healing work done as it should be, not with bypassing the real healing work. And in this is not so awful, but it's powerful, the shadow work, because the shadow work is formally facing yourself, your darkness, okay. And once faced, the shadow is not shadow anymore. Okay, in that moment, the dark or the black wolf is losing the power, gaining power or giving power formally or claiming the power, the white or the white wolf in us. So the light. Okay, so that's how we become light. That's how we embody the divine energy. That's how we participate in the awakening. Only doing the work, and it's our duty to do it, because Mother Earth supported us. The divine feminine endured much, and it's in all of us. We need In fact, we should give her back her power, because she's reclaiming also her innocence. She was accused, tormented, killed at various types, okay, and many times unreasonable, with no, okay. So giving back, supporting and giving back the power, the innocence, the truth, standing in the truth, okay. We open up also to the wisdom, to the alchemizing wisdom and healing of the divine feminine. And that is our time now. Exactly what is happening in the Aquarian age. In the beginning, when we understand that all these are not punishment, are not nothing like this, it's showing, hey, open your eyes, see through, work through, help in this. Okay, in that moment, we are, even though we are not all of us doing what we should, we are still supporting, because the mother still giving and supporting. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, that was very profound, like everything you shared, very powerful and empowering, and at the same time, it reminds us of our responsibility in this co-creation, like the global awakening, and also understand, because many times we get stuck in the negatives of what's happening around us, but once we have the awareness or the understanding of what is happening, maybe the process becomes more easier or more graceful. And
much more.
Yeah.
Definitely much more. Also, when something so labeled, here I want to bring something. When something is happening and we label it as it would be negative. That's why, because we don't understand and see all the facets. What if was the bigger good? But if we are not ready, at least ask, hey, creation or whatever, I want to see both facets. I want to see, because here, thousands and thousands of years ago, it was said, what is above, so below. In the same time, everything just is. But as long as we are not prepared to see, we will not see. We will see through all in the moment when we will ask, hey, I'm ready to see all facets of. Not just labeling, hey, that's bad, that's right, that's no. Okay, everything that's happening contains in it both type of energies. There is no such a early negative or early positive. In each, all of, they are both of. But if we are not ready to see, also everything is happening only in the proper moment. The issue is we are not open to see and to see all the lessons in what is happening. And here in this, not the universe, not creation, not all the forces, no one is punishing. We are not the ones ready to see, ready to learn, because it's pretty uncomfortable to see, oh, what is the lesson in this? Let's see, what is the lesson? Because if I learn the lesson, I don't repeat. I don't repeat that. Or, for example, you miss a meeting with 5-10 minutes, or you miss a bus, or you miss a train, and you become extremely nervous. Whoa, I'm punished, I'm this and that. Okay, yeah. And later you find out that the train had an accident, the bus. Okay, so in this, let's see let's see a little bit, because there is also a divine team that is given to us formally by creation at our birth. Not only guardian angel, there are much more, okay, to support, protect us, okay, because we, all of us, we are with a mission, with something to do, and okay, so in that, oh, it's bad that I missed, but is it? Uh-huh. Not really. So here is the point exactly with the explaining that all this, by the way, belongs to the universal laws written by Atlantean, the thought Hermes, the Atlantean. Okay, how many thousands and thousands of years, and they are still and will be true from now on too.
Yeah, I really love that. Yeah, because many times we get caught of, we judge things that they happened as bad, but like you said, when we wait and see how things unfold, we really understand. It's like practicing
Yes.
seeing beyond the polarities. Yeah,
Yes.
and beautiful. And Telechi, she wrote that's true. And also, do you feel maybe it's the right time for the group clearing?
Yes, yes, we can do it. Yes.
Thank you.
How much time we have? Because it's
We
pretty big
can
topic. I can move.
how long it takes in general?
Well, that depends. That depends because I'm going to the root of the root. So I will try to be as brief as possible.
No,
Okay,
just we can add more time to the call. So just take your time and
okay. So let's prepare because the clearing now is about clearing the resistance to be seen for who you truly are. In the beginning, call my presence in. Just by saying, Oltea Iulia, be with me is enough because I will be connecting with all of you. Okay, yeah. In this, what we want, I will collapse also the timelines for the clearing, yeah. Circle of light all around each one of you. If you want to call in someone from close family or close friends or loved ones, you can, and they will receive also the clearing. So, circle of light, okay, opening up all your centers. Spinning, open, just breathe. Okay. Now is the moment as I'm connecting to all higher levels. We invite the ego to step aside. We'll come back. I will bring it back at the end. Okay. Now, each one of you, what I want from you, bring one big situation when you was really truly afraid to be yourself. You felt that you need to hide. Okay, I'm opening the mental field, the pain body, okay, astral bodies, yeah. In the mind, I want also the root. In all root chakras. In the mind, in the emotional, I want in the subconscious. Okay. Okay, and we want also a fire of transformation around each one of you because we want the shift to be total. So you take the situation, bring it to the mind. You decided that it's better to hide and to not speak your truth, to not show who you are. Mhm. Oh yeah. Okay. So here, I will be excluded. I will remain alone. I will be punished. I will be abandoned. Okay. Okay. That's collective. Okay. Let's move it. Let's move it out. Spinning the white flames first. The activated white flames out. Yeah. Clear, clear, clear. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Total release. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Let's go deeper a little bit because it's spinning, spinning, spinning in you. The fear of remaining alone, being punished, being cast out. So here I want deeper, deeper, because here we go also through the inner child, we'll go in the past lives also. In the timeline, I want the original when it was the decision. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, higher levels. Give me the go ahead. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Now dissolving directly, dissolving, 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 dissolving all timelines, dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Total release, releasing, 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 clearing body level from all timelines in the same time, all timelines, shifting. Clear, 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 dissolve, 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 release, 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 uncreate, 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 dissolving, 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 total release. Yes, releasing, releasing, releasing. Let's go a little bit in the subconscious because I want the translucent light. Light, light, light. Show me the pain. Show me, show me. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay, we want to clear this. Clear, clear, clear. White flame, triple white flame. Clear, clear, clear. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Total release. Releasing, releasing, releasing is moving. Moving out, 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 out. I'm spinning the divine fire with uncreate, uncreate, uncreate. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Deleting the frequency. Delete, delete, delete. Total release, releasing, releasing on all levels. Let's go a little bit. Okay. Being ashamed. Being ashamed. It's not good to be you. It's not, it's dangerous also. Being ashamed when you try to show your face. Oh, that's a big one. Let's go a little bit under the being ashamed, being ridiculed, let's go a little bit deeper. Sadness, rejection, feeling rejected, feeling not loved, feeling not understood and not heard. Okay, I want also, yeah. Let's spin it out because here underneath is a grief. Let's spin all this out. Spinning, fire of transformation together with the white flame. Clear, clear, clear. Dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Total release. Releasing, releasing, releasing. And create. And create, and create, and create. Release, release, release. Deleting. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, transmuting, transmuting, transmuting. Let's go a little bit underneath. Okay, grief. You lost You remained alone, you lost, you was abandoned because you was who you, okay. Also the grief of not understanding why you cannot be how you are, why you cannot be. That goes back in childhood. Let's see all the, yeah. Okay, spinning out, vacuum of light. Okay, spinning out, clear, 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 going direct. I want to disengage the neuropath, disengage. To this, yeah. Disengage, disengage, disengage. Okay, let's uncreate this. Fire of transformation, uncreate, uncreate, uncreate. Dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Release, releasing, releasing, releasing. From the entire timeline. Deleting the frequency. Delete, delete, delete. Total transmute. Transmuting, transmuting, transmuting. Let's see a little bit because here you don't trust yourself that you can be who you are. Oh, okay. Let's see what is here. Here I want the white flames and I want one in the power center. Flame, white flame, flame. Spinning the white flames. Let's clear this. You don't trust. You don't have the knowing. You don't know anything. You was never heard. So how can you trust yourself? Show me. Show me a little bit more because I want more. You can't trust yourself because you make only mistakes. You make only. Okay. Here is the fear of failure, fear of success in the same time. Let's see. Let's disengage this energy from me. Oh, disengaging. Going. Okay. Trusting yourself. Spinning out from the power center. Clear, clear, clear. Connect with the root. Clear, clear, clear. Dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Total release. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Resistance. I want the pain in the subconscious. Show me. Higher level. Show me. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Go. Back on timeline. Okay. Activate. Dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Dissolving, 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 total release, releasing, 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 deleting the frequency from the time, deleting, deleting, deleting. Okay. Now let's disengage. Atlantic key, disengage all these neuropaths because they're not useful anymore. Disengage, disengage, disengage. Spinning all these mental thoughts, mental accusing. Okay, show me. Clear, 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 dissolve, 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 total release, releasing, releasing, releasing. All activation rules continuously as long as they are needed. Let me see. First thing, to be who you are. Fear of seeing yourself. Oh. What if you don't like what you see? What if you don't like to take responsibility for who you are? Okay, let's see, because that's a big one. Let's move the fire of transformation directly. Uncreate, uncreate, uncreate. Dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Total release, releasing, releasing, releasing. I want to disengage. Disengage key. Okay, uncreating. Uncreate, uncreate, uncreate. Total delete the frequency. Deleting, deleting, deleting. Okay, see a little bit because I want to check a little bit these coordinates attached to these trust issues. Okay, yeah, emissaries of the light, wake them up, take them home. Yeah, acceleration key, soul healing. Okay, yeah, go. Okay, I want the diamond clearing light, all residuals from now. Light, shower of light. Now, take back the issue, being afraid to show who you are. Let's see a little bit. Let's see. Still little bit of shaking through, but there is. Okay. Bringing in the fire phoenix to empower, to build up and help the power center or the solar plexus, activating the okay, will support and will boost formally. Okay, yeah. Let's see a little bit when you think now on no matter what I show who I am. Okay, final mental resistance. Spinning the white flame. Disengaging. Clear, clear, clear. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Total release. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Guilt, shame, blame, self-blame. Disempowered. Show me. Okay, uncreating directly. Vacuum of light together with the fire of transformation. Uncreate, uncreate, uncreate. Dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Total release. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Delete the frequency. Deleting, deleting, deleting. Total release. Releasing on all levels. Releasing, releasing, releasing. I will bring in now the sacred Lord Metatron's frequency to deepen the shift. Activate, activate, activate. Okay. Continuous shifts. Let's see where you felt you was ashamed. You felt ashamed. Guilt, shame, blame. Moving. It's moving. Everything. All the pedal is working and it's moving. Power. Think a little bit now. Think and feel to it. Trusting yourself, trusting your decisions, trusting your action. Show me. Okay, let's spin one more time. Together with the fire phoenix, I want to spin the white flame and the fire of transformation in the power center. Okay. Clear, 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 dissolve, 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 total release, releasing, 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 connecting with the rest of the flames, spinning your entire system, clearing, clear, 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 dissolving, 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 total release, releasing, releasing, releasing. Okay. Let's see, shower of light, 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 light. High levels, translucent, translucent light, 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 light. Heart pains. Okay, let's move out the heart pains related to formerly heart pains because you wanted to trust yourself and you didn't trust yourself. Didn't have the okay. Show me the pains in the heart. Okay, green flame, clearing the heart pains. Clear, 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 dissolve, 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 total release, releasing, releasing, releasing any heart blocks around this. Show me the heart blocks. Okay, Atlantean key. Okay, dissolving the walls. Around this, dissolving, dissolving, dissolving. Okay, that moves continuously. Okay, also in the aura, also in the spiritual body, astral bodies. Good. Let's see. Speaking the truth, standing in your truth plus Let's see. Oh, let's see some blocks. Let's move out some blocks. Okay, metal blocks. Show me. Okay, spinning out, extracting out, moving out, clear directly from the throat, but speak in gentle way, but speak the truth, your truth. All that stays in the way. Clear, dissolve, total release, releasing. Any karmic contracts? Yeah, okay. Well, higher levels. Let's clear this component. So, for who is ready to see the lesson, the karmic component is cleared. Okay, it's clearing now, and I'm bringing Lord Metatron's frequency directly. Clear. Totally only for the ones who are ready to see their co-participation also in this, and to see the lesson in this. That, in fact, there is betrayal there. I see a little bit. Afraid to see, because I will be hurt, I will be betrayed, I will be... Okay, let's take the betrayal, and then I anchor the soul. Okay, betrayal. Being betrayed. Ay. Okay, let's see. Spinning formally, I put the entire body in a huge red flame. Spinning out. Betrayal. Grief. Sadness. Self-betrayal. Just to not face any more betrayal. Preferring the self-betrayal. Okay, out. Let's move it out directly because that's sacral. Okay, I'm entering with the laser fingers. Okay, extract, and spinning now out. Fire of transformation, Metatrons kept together with the white flame. Clear. Dissolving, total release, releasing, and create all levels. Dissolving, total delete, deleting, delete. Okay, perfect. This will shift in layers by layers. Okay, but will be gone. Okay, recalibrating the field, and then recalibrating your entire field. Healing your life from all these issues. Secret. At soul level, reintegration and recalibration now. Okay, aligning the bodies. Okay, aligning. Now I bring in anchoring the soul in the body. Anchoring directly. Anchor. All three seats. Anchoring. Okay, anchoring. Okay. Protecting the grounding cords to be open. Okay. To receive constant, and also to can purge. Yes. Okay, perfect. Recalibration of the mental, energetical pain body. Recalibration, reintegration, also alignment, perfect. And now we can invite the ego to come back. Come back to each one of you. Slowly I start disconnecting from you. When you feel ready, Slowly open your eyes, be present, be here.
Thank you very much, Olta. Yeah, that was really, very deep. And also the themes that you did the clearing on, it's I think they are very relevant to many of us. And yeah, so thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for the healing. Which was
What could
powerful.
be done in
Yeah.
this time, but the shifts continues. So that's how it is. So we'll continue no matter what. It continues in the background. So it continues.
Yeah.
And each one of the people on the call or others, they can come back and repeat the clearing all the time. But one thing, because it works beyond time and space, because that's how I work, just to call my presence in, and that's it, and mention what and how.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Maria, she wrote, thank you. Joshua, wow, very powerful. Feeling amazing. Thank you and grateful. Yeah. And yeah, so also everyone will start taking questions in a little bit, in a couple of minutes. But before that, I would love if you
Yes.
can tell us about the program that we are offering. So I invite
Yes.
everyone to visit the link yourdivineuniqueness.com/Olta.
Just a second. I will open Google and direct them on the page. Okay.
Yeah. And I will share how they can access it. So the link is yourdivineuniqueness.com/Olta, OLTEA. Also, you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live events page, later on the replay page. The link also on YouTube video description and on the chat boxes on Zoom. And I will put it also on chat box on YouTube.
So let me look a little bit on that. So the recorded healing package is the most comprehensive that touches all the aspects, all the blocks to the rising, to the activating of the divine feminine, to the rising formally of the divine feminine. So first is the abandonment trauma. The abandonment trauma is also in the root chakra, and related to the abandonment trauma is also the fear of standing in your truth. That's direct part of it. Also has component also of the inner child in it, and all related to the abandonment trauma. In the sacral, all the abuses, abusive relationships, and all the forms of abuse, including sexual abuse and these components in the sacral, all those with all the components, because we have relationship with all. And if the sacral is affected, everything is gone. Because from there, start and continue, and it's part of our grounding, formally, to be ground and to be in the body. And when it's affected, the sacral with the abusive relationship, in that time we will constantly recreate them if it's not cleared, if they are not released, with all the components, of course. In the solar plexus, not trusting yourself, doubting your intuition. Also, procrastination is a form also of self-protection. Self-protection, but self-protection not in a good way. Okay. And in order to not happen, this needs to be cleared also from the solar plexus. Then heart blocks. All the heart blocks, heart pains that endured the divine feminine through all the abuses, all the also that was in the previous clearings, and giving back the power to the divine feminine, because it's the receiving, giving and receiving part. It's in the heart, and that's part of the divine feminine. The next one, clearing blocks to self-expression. This speaks for itself, okay? Directly the throat, speaking your truth, not hiding, not needing to be behind, not being afraid, but formally to know when to speak, how to speak, but speak your truth, not hidden. Even if you say it in a gentle way, but speak it. Third eye blocks. Clearing in trusting your own intuition when you have the vision, when you have the guidance coming and you don't trust it. That's our blocks in the third eye. And also to another psychic powers that are stored there. And they are veils and veils. Blocks to creativity. The blocks to creativity addresses to the roots of any form. It's not only the writer's block, because in that enter from designer, from musician, from whatever creative is, going directly to the root of that blocks, okay, that stops formally express yourself in creative way. And the creative way is the divine feminine and the soul way. Okay, so blocks to creativity, that is all forms of creativity. The victim consciousness, I was talking about the victim consciousness when apparently, yes, at physical level, in a way, we were victimized. But in fact, at soul level, not. Really not. So, and clearing all these components of the victim consciousness, collective consciousness, misconception, beliefs, all, and also the victim frequency, because over there, where is a victim is also an aggressor, and allowing that to be. So, clearing, it's really deep. Wound healing, that's ancestral healing. Directly going and healing at the ancestral level the blocks and all the traumas, all the abuses endured by the divine feminine. And the last one is a meditation that's meditation that can be done, for example, releasing negative soul contracts, also extracting the cords of those contracts. For example, negative soul contract we have with the people that constantly coming, reinforcing some negative stuff or doing something that cause us pain. For example, in that moment when you are aware of it, hey, done, I don't participate anymore in this, but in order to do this, you need to clear the negative soul contracts and extract the cords that constantly, cords of those contracts, one. Second, the cords that those people constantly sending, and also yourself sending out cords, because that's it. Now, in this, I want to mention, because I was asked many times, just clearing a negative soul contract doesn't mean that the person disappears from your life. No way. The behavior doesn't act in that way towards you. That's it. And if it's an abusive one, okay, we'll turn to others. That's it. But in that moment, because not existing match of frequency cannot come towards you. So this really touches all the points of the recorded of the blocks to the expression, true expression of the divine feminine, and also the bonus, extracting the cords, okay, and releasing the negative soul contracts. It's about abusive type of relationship. People who constantly coming and feeding from our energy through their negativity and so on. Okay, so it doesn't mean that they will disappear. No, they will change. That is happening because the clearing is happening at soul level from all at both sides. That's how it's done that healing meditation. The next package, this was the package A. I want to mention also for your audience, all these are deeply discounted. Discount more than 75%. Also the sessions, also all the rest. So now it's the time to take action. Really. In the session one-on-one, no matter if it's 45 minutes or 60 minutes, we go directly to the root of the issues, clearing, including past lives, including whatever it needs to be done, even dark contracts, even whatever it needs to be done to. And also it's provided the recording to can be repeated anytime, or maybe also with other issue that is similar, for example, or just want to repeat it. It's okay. It's there, can be repeated. With the sessions, I would say something like this, and addressing to all who are listening. How many times you try to heal an issue? You did the work and the issue still keep coming back. How many times and you accuse yourself that failed the healing or no? What happened was it wasn't reached the root of the cause. Because when that is cleared, the issue definitely do not come back anymore. So for the ones who are dealing with this kind of stuff, or no matter what the issue is, now is the time. Get on a session and clear it and be free of that issue.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Olta. Thank you for sharing your support with our audience, and also for the discounts at both the healing package and one-on-one sessions. And as I mentioned in the beginning, really love your work and love how you can help us to go through those deep shadow aspects that sometimes we are afraid to hold the space for ourselves to transmute that and shift that. And really love that, and thank you again. And again, everyone, you can sign up for one of the 3 packages on the link yourdivineuniqueness.com/Olta, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Olta, OLTEA. Or you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live events page, later on the replay page. The link also on YouTube video description and on the chat boxes on Zoom and YouTube. And so again, everyone, if you want to ask a question, you can raise your hand by pressing reactions, then raise hand on Zoom, *9 on your phone, and you can type your question on the chat box as well. Just before that, I want to share maybe 3 feedback. Moaka, she writes, "Dear Monsef and Dr. Olta, extremely powerful energy, much love." That was about the group clearing. Melissa, so much deep gratitude. And Margareta, I recommend Dr. Olta with Soul Healing Acceleration for her powerful divine healing that changes. Thank you. And also, Ieta, it's so beautiful and powerful process. Wow. And she's asking about, let's see. She's feeling an energy in her head that makes her skull, head, face numb and painful. And she wants to, if you can see into that.
Okay, so back again, let's connect. If she can, is she in the chat or?
Oh, it's on YouTube. Just chat.
Oh,
not on
so
Zoom. Yeah. So it's better.
So it's not on Zoom. Well, over there, we need to see the headache can be a mechanism of protection from the mind. Can be created just the mind as a resistance toward something. I just had recently someone with this. And really, anytime wanted to deepen a healing, a clearing, popped in migraine, but migraine that cannot do. And well, as it was given the sign that no healing, in that moment, the migraine disappeared. So with this, we need to understand sometimes the headaches come as a form of resistance formally, because the mind is programmed to protect us from what she sees as would be danger. And the mind takes the healing and the change as resistance. So here need to follow to see with the headache, the circumstances in that headache appear is not connected with any trauma, with any negative emotions, with any negative happenings, or it's connected to any form of healing that she does, or this way.
Yeah. Beautiful. So Rita, I would love your feedback. She wrote, yes, she's here with us. And let's see.
Yes. Yes, definitely. There come.
Go ahead.
I was saying. So the neck pains, even blockages in the neck, come in general from the throat chakra. Over there, in the throat are unexpressed, Joshua, unexpressed, because Joshua was with the question, unexpected. So unexpected, not only unexpected, but deep unspoken truths that formally are almost petrified there. So unspoken, formally blocked communication totally, and also with the decision that it's better to not speak because no one understands. So it's also a self-agreement to not speak. So that's need to be cleared, okay? Because has also a deeper karmic component.
Yeah. Thank you, Olta, and thank you, Joshua. And Iriata, she wrote, I have received an energy. I have no headaches. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. And Miriam?
Yes, because when I'm transmitting, I'm also working on the mind in general steps back and no resistance. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. Miriam, can you please unmute yourself? Yes.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
And
hi, Miriam.
Yes, I want to say thank you to you and all of your work that you've done to be able to bring this forward for us and for what you just guided us through. I have a couple of big things up, and I was in a really bad car accident that is taking a while, and more injuries and issues seem to be unraveling over time. And I can't take care of myself, or I have to stay with elderly parents that aren't well, and so that's bringing up inner child stuff. So the trauma of the accident is still there, and then being around my mom in particular. But then the most anxiousness I feel at the moment is with the court hearing, even though I'm not even required to attend. It's just an opportunity if I want to try to explain my situation and decrease points and maybe make things less expensive with insurance, that kind of thing. But for some reason, I can't make a decision either way. I get frozen. So I was wondering if that's something you could help me with.
Yeah, let's see a little bit. First of all, let's see, because over there are some negative codes and negative attachment, really, okay? And by the way, let's see a little bit, because you have some attachment to suffering, okay? To this suffering, and what you, let's see, think a little bit back, think back on the issue with the accident and all that happened. Think back. Because I want to see the attachment. Show me the attachment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Done. Okay, now, if you decide to let go of these attachments, say yes.
Yes.
Sure, because there is a lesson to not repeat it.
Yes.
If yes, I'm okay. No more attachments. So activate. Create, uncreate. Just breathe. Create, uncreate, uncreate. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Total release, releasing, releasing, releasing. Okay, let me see a little bit. No more attachments. So the happening. How does it makes you feel when you think on the accident and when you think on the consequences of what you cannot do?
Afraid, sad,
Okay.
frustrated.
Yes. Go deeper. Go deeper a little bit. Go deeper a little bit. Go
Powerless.
little bit. Yes. Go deeper. Deeper a little bit because we need all those components. What else?
Unworthy.
Uh-huh. Here is the
Lost.
part. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now take one deep breath. Because with the vacuum of light, I'm moving out.
And you
Extract
said earlier,
out.
like not feeling like I can trust
Out.
myself. Mm-hmm.
That you will repeat the process. Now let me move this out from the sacral. Yeah. Clearing it, spinning it. Spin, 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 spin. I want one deep breath because it's moving through you. Okay. Well, what can be done shortly? I did it now. What needs to be done more? It's not enough. Because it would take a little bit too long and we cannot prolong the call so much. So what you can do, go through the package, do the repeat and take the package, or if you want, take also one-on-one to can work really on all facets of the problem.
Yes, because when not long after it happened, what seemed like my highest self came in and said, "This was never meant to be. This is like a distractor energy. It's a distraction. And
Yes.
you're not meant to carry this. It's not your fault." In that
Yes,
sense.
and in that need to go deep in past lives, need to go deep in all the contracts, all the SO level and all the stuff, you know. That's why this cannot be done in 5 minutes here.
Yes. Yes.
And that's why. So
Yes.
what I would advise, because it's deep, take a package C, because in package C we have enough time, and you also receive the recorded healing, the pre-recorded healing program.
So the one-on-one session that's in package C would give us enough time to go
Yes.
however deep we needed to.
That's what I say. Package C, and in that you will receive also the one-on-one 1 hour, full 1 hour. Also the pre-recorded healing package. So what is in package A, plus the one-on-one 1 hour, and you will have also, I will provide you the recording of our healing. You can repeat it. We will see how many times need to be repeated, because in general it's different for each and every person, you know. And in the time of the clearing, I also receive, hey, repeat it how many times, how many days, how many, and I communicate also this.
Mm-hmm. And then once this stuff has been cleared at the root, which I've been wanting to do for a very long time, then the reality around you would shift too, right?
Automatically will shift, automatically shift. Yes.
As well as your own inner knowing or peace of what is best for you.
That's not to mention exactly what I was saying, the alchemizing wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love that you are focused on getting to the root, because I know that that's critical, and that so many of the other things that come off of that root can then dissolve. And I really want to feel the love. I want to bring in so much of that, the truth of who I am, that love, that light, that joy,
Yes,
that peace. But I do get what you're saying about the strength of the denser energies. I've been working with
yes,
bringing those
yes,
together. They do matter, but it's just experiencing them more harmoniously with the other parts of ourselves. So I want that harmony
definitely.
within.
Yes, yes, and this can be attained, definitely. But need to be cleared a lot of stuff, and need also guidance how to do the shadow work, how to do the inner work. Okay, because that's
Mhm.
also part of it. Because you need also to know how to do it. It's not
Mhm.
complicated, but need to be
Mhm.
done.
Mhm. Awesome. Well, thank you
Mm.
so much. God bless you and Monsef. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you, Mia. Much love.
Thank you.
Also, thank you, Olta, for the support. And the question from Mwaka. Kindly have a question. I am very sensitive empath, have challenges seen with my third eye and ancestral projecting. Could this be related to brain trauma from accidents that affected my voice and balance too?
So the sensitivity with the third eye. Over there are different type of ways and everything that is put by the soul, because it's not you the person, okay, I don't remember the name, it's not ready totally, okay, to see through all dimensions and all the powers of the third eye. Yes, creativity, yes, the rest. Well, accident, with the accident is not so much an accident, because that came as a part of agreement to stop, because was so in order somehow to shield. I don't know if it makes sense how I'm explaining. So it was a kind of yes to the block, but also to stop the evolving, because probably it was much too fast. If the accident was meant to happen, let me see. Not really. Aligned with something else, but was not really meant to happen. They are not, do not exist pre-programmed, this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Thank you, Alta, and thank you, Mwaka, for. Can we take maybe one more question?
Yes, we can, of course.
Let's see. Maybe it's let's see, phone caller, phone ending with 358.
Hello.
It's Sue. Hello.
Hi, Monisset. Hi, Anja. Hi, my name is Sue. I have a question. I was in a severe
Hello.
car accident 10 years
Yes.
ago, and I'm still having repercussions from it. I've done a lot of healing, energy work. Actually, now I'm doing functional neurology to try to get the brain to go again. Is this like past karma that's stopping me, or why am I not healing from this? Or did I actually release all the trauma from the accident?
You didn't release all. First of all, you didn't release all. You have some not cleared agreements, okay? Not cleared agreements, and some so-called contracts from past lives that don't let you, okay? So because you didn't go on to the root of the issues, that's why. Does it make sense
Okay.
how I'm explaining? Because in fact, it's soul agreements. Okay, you experience this type in various way in other occasions too. So over there are also some agreements to stop you heal because you didn't clear all the roots and the karmic components of those stuff. And also it's connected with part of the unworthiness that I don't deserve to heal.
Oh,
That's there, and it's really, really deeply in the sacral.
okay.
Does it make sense?
Yes, yes, because I've tried different energies and stuff. I go forward, then it's all of a sudden I go backward. And I was wondering what was blocking this, and I kept feeling old karma, but yet I could not get.
Yes, and it's there, but the karma, it's not difficult to clear if you go to the root of the lesson and clear all that was in between, you know, because over there are pieces of that lesson. Karma is nothing else but action reaction. Okay, so
Okay.
need to be cleared in double sense. Doesn't work other way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, it makes sense. I understand.
Start to make sense. Yes.
Yes, 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 it is.
Okay.
So I was right.
I would advise you, if you want to clear all the stuff, package C directly, because we need to have deep 1 hour to can move all that needs to be moved from there and cleared, because they are much deeper than you can comprehend. Also the part of the unworthiness that stops you heal, not only the karmic component but also this part.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, thank you for all that information. Much appreciated. It makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you very much. And blessings to both of you, and have a great day.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Also, thank you, Olta, for the guidance. And yeah, maybe quickly, Melissa, she's asking if she requires a 60-minute session. She wrote, I have been incapacitated for the last 2 months with several serious diagnoses. All manifested again as I was working on my presentation for truth and healing. Today has been on point for my issues that are ready to be released completely. I have been doing deep shadow work on these issues and were once cleared but came back intensified.
Yes, because
yeah.
with the shadow work, it was not done completely, because I'm seeing through her frequency. That's why. And yes, she need the 60 minutes to, because there are not only one component, there are many that are interconnected. Okay, and need to be cleared from the deep and uncreate in the same time from the root.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Olta. Thank you also, Melissa, for your question. And yeah, so Olta, I'm so grateful for the support you brought to our callers, for the guidance and the information you shared today. It was very, very inspiring, very powerful. And really, you gave us an understanding about the process of awakening of the divine feminine and our responsibility and how we can create in that individually and collectively. And also thank you for the deep clearing that you did for all of us. That was powerful as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It was delightful for me to be with you and your audience. Thank you.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to have you with us. So thank you again. And also everyone, thank you so much for being here with us, for sharing with us this space and time, whether you joined us live or on the replay. And thank you for those who asked the questions. Thank you for the comments. And thank you for sharing your energy with us today. And yeah, again, you can sign up for the one of the packages that Oltea is offering to us on the page yourdivineuniqueness.com/Oltea, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Oltea, OLTEA. Or you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live events page, later on the replay page. The link also on YouTube video description and on the chat boxes on Zoom and on YouTube. And yeah, so and that's everyone. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next call. Bye bye, everyone.